In November 2024, Li Ziqi, who has over 10 million subscribers on YouTube, made her comeback after a 3-year hiatus with a new video that quickly went viral across various platforms. The focus of this latest video is lacquer art. The origin use of natural lacquer in China can be dated back thousands of years to the Neolithic period. Archaeological discoveries of lacquered bowls and plates from that era serve as early evidence of people using lacquer to coat everyday items for anti-corrosion and waterproofing purposes. During the Spring and Autumn and Warring States periods, lacquerware became popular among the nobility and in ceremonial settings, gradually evolving from practical use into a status where craftsmanship and artistry were equally emphasized. During the earliest imperial eras, official and common demand for lacquerware grew increasingly strict, giving rise to early decorative methods like painted patterns and carving. By the medieval and later dynasties, lacquer craftsmanship had matured and expanded, leading to distinctive regional art school that included lightweight coastal styles, intricate carved pieces, and the distinctive works of southwestern ethnic communities. Why lacquer is precious? This can be firstly concluded into environmental issues. Lacquer has close relationship with the surroundings. Lacquer trees thrive in warm, humid places like China, Japan, and Korea. In cold or dry regions, the sap's quality suffers, making it hard to produce high-quality lacquerware. Tree sap is naturally resistant to corrosion, acids, alkalis, and water, so it was used in ancient times as a protective coating before evolving into a decorative art. Later, with the improvement of human beings' life wisdom and innate desire for beauty, lacquer was taken into aesthetic consideration. Lacquer is originally the sap of lacquer trees. The sap of lacquer is harvested by making cuts in the bark of the tree. The cut is set to be like an iron cartoon, which consist of a gentle arc and a straight line. The sap is then boiled and filtered to remove impurities, and then it is ready to be used as lacquer. A leaf may be shaped as a small container to catch the sap right under the cut. What causes lacquer to be precious can be concluded to the limited production of a lacquer tree. Each tree is tapped 20 times yearly, yielding under 1 kilogram per cut. It needs 10 years to mature, with a short harvest period. Making lacquerware starts with forming a strong base, often from wood or fiber. Multiple layers of lacquer are then applied, with each layer left to dry before gentle sanding. Skilled artisans create patterns or designs through painting or carving. Additional lacquer is added if needed. This process demands patience and skill. Finally, careful polishing creates a smooth and beautiful surface. Because lacquer is sensitive to temperature and humidity, craftsmen usually apply and dry it in cool, humid rooms to keep its surface smooth and prevent cracking or discoloration. Each layer of lacquer must be fully cured before the next is added, requiring multiple rounds of coating, drying, and polishing. During this process, the sap undergoes oxidation and polymerization, which depends heavily on weather and humidity. At the same time, different environments across China create a variety of lacquer styles. In southeastern coastal areas and certain inland regions, differences in soil, water, and climate shape distinct approaches to craftsmanship. For instance, the warm, humid conditions in some southeastern locales make it ideal to develop bodiless lacquerware, which is lightweight yet strong thanks to how the lacquer film dries. Meanwhile, artisans in northern areas often specialize in carved lacquer, meticulously etching detailed patterns that also rely on precise control of drying and polishing. These regional variations highlight the close ties between nature and the art of lacquer. With greatly improved technology nowadays, lacquer can be made through chemical. While they have certain differences listed above, with modern technology, lacquer can also be made using synthetic methods, but there are clear differences from natural lacquer. Natural lacquer is tapped from tree sap under specific conditions and is relatively eco-friendly. In contrast, chemical lacquer is made from petrochemicals and synthetic resins. It's more efficient for mass production but often contains harmful substances like VOCs. When it comes to health and durability, traditional lacquerware is non-toxic once it cures, has a soft, long-lasting shine, and even offers UV protection. Chemical lacquer may release formaldehyde, benzene, and other hazards over time, posing risks to both the environment and human health. It also tends to fade after a few years. Finally, there's the look and cultural significance. Traditional lacquerware, built up through many layers of careful coating and polishing, has a jade-like finish that reflects China's rich heritage. Chemical lacquer can be produced in many colors and large quantities, but it lacks the depth and artisanal touch found in genuine lacquerware. Trends always come in cycles. In China, there's a new trend involving lacquer. Drops of colored lacquer are floated on water and gently swirled. A fan is dipped in vertically, so the lacquer clings to its surface in unique patterns. Often, the city's name is written on the fan, making it a special souvenir for travelers. The popularity of these lacquer fans perfectly mixes tradition with modern flair, reflecting the enduring charm of crafts and people's growing interest in handmade items. In conclusion, lacquerware is an ancient craft shaped by nature, captivating us with its profound culture and inclusive spirit. Though today's short videos only glimpse its allure, they ignite curiosity about preserving its artisanal essence while finding new ways to share this timeless art with the world.